All right, we are just waiting for the refs to come on the ice and give everybody the go-ahead to go on. It's all mixed. So we have one player, due to the shuffle in scheduling, there's one player who they're waiting to see if she can show up. They're giving her a couple minutes to see because the game start time was moved technically to 7:25. So they're seeing if she's going to show up here shortly. They're trying to get in touch with her. Otherwise, they are going to go ahead and get this started here a little bit early. So that's the current delay. Refs are getting the ice set up. And then we will get this show on the road. So we are just waiting to hear. We're going to give this other girl a few more minutes to show up, and then we will go. Looks like they are letting everybody on. So we do not have a timekeeper over there to start the clock. So it looks like they're going to let everybody on and potentially give this other girl a few more minutes to show up. So we may have a slightly extended warm-up period. But it is what it is. So welcome everybody to Wisconsin versus Clarkson. Clarkson is the home team. They will be in black. They will start the game moving left to right. Wisconsin is in white. They will start the game moving right to left. So, same disclaimer from previous games. I do not have rosters. I do not have numbers. So the few names that I will be calling out are people that I already know, or people that I remember from previous teams that have identifying marks, or when I can see numbers or names from plays. That is not terribly often, and sometimes names or numbers are covered by hair or equipment when people are playing. So it is what it is. Mostly you will hear team names called out. You will hear a lot of Wisconsin and Clarkson callouts. It's just is what it is. So technically a 3-minute warm-up, but the warm-up clock has not started yet. Oh, now they just started it. The ref went in there and pushed the button. So 3 minutes on the clock. She just won't play. So. Just under a minute left in the warm-up period. All right, just a couple seconds left. Teams will get the pucks in, and then we will get this game started. All right, Clarkson breaking the huddle first, getting their starting lineup out. Now Wisconsin breaking their lineup up. Goalies are ready, timekeepers ready, and away we go. Draw controlled by Clarkson off the draw. Played into the Wisconsin end. That outlet pass is intercepted. Played towards the middle. This will come all the way through to the near side. Wisconsin gets to that, bashed up and over the line. Olivia picks it up in neutral territory. That centering feed is blocked. Wisconsin skates it into the zone. Knocked over, coming into the zone. Clarkson dumps this into the Wisconsin end. Wisconsin picks it up. Turning with it to the near side. Chipped up the boards. This will come out of the zone. Past everybody. Icing waved off. Clarkson back to get it deep in their own zone. Turning to the far side. This will be bashed up the far boards. That gets past the defenders and out of the zone. Wisconsin picks it up in neutral territory. Skating with it in their own end. Chipped off the boards. That is intercepted in neutral territory. Battle for it on the boards. Comes into the zone. Battle on the near boards. Puck squirts free. Bounces towards the middle of the ice. Clarkson picks it up. Plays it to the far side of the boards out of the zone. Wisconsin picks it up there. Played across to the middle. That is away from everybody. And Clarkson picks it up in the Wisconsin end. Wisconsin skates it behind their own net. Chips it off the far corner and up the far side and recollects. Now skating up the middle of the ice. Steps past Olivia. Moves to the near side. Kicks it to herself. And knocked over. No call on the play. Clarkson picks it up, skating it behind their own net. Moving to the far side. Skates out of the zone on the far side. 4-on-2 developing. Moves into the zone. Cuts wide. Shot from distance. Sam blocks that to the outside. Wisconsin picks it up. Centering feed is blocked to the near boards by the defenders. That is sent to the middle and sticked out of the zone, where Clarkson picks it up in neutral territory. That is chipped ahead, but they can't make it very far. Now Wisconsin will dump it into the zone. Foot race for it. Clarkson wins that. Can't get it out of the zone. Wisconsin takes a shot, and that's just wide of the far pipe. Wisconsin centers, and that is sticked aside. Players falling down. Puck dumped back into the corner. Clarkson picks it up there. Stolen in the corner. Centered. That is slightly ahead of the forward, racing to get to it. They do so. Still with it in the circle. Shot kicked aside by the goalie. And the rebound is picked up by Evie, who skates it out on the near side. Bump there. Players falling down. Puck still in the zone. Turn around by Wisconsin. Stepping back towards the middle of the ice. Steps past one defender. Dekes one. Moves in. Wrap around. Is behind the goalie. And under the goalie. That did not go in the wide open net on the wraparound attempt. Defensive zone draw for Clarkson. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Pushed towards the net off the draw. Sticked aside by the goalie. Pushed up towards the point. Held in by Wisconsin. Shot from distance. Kicked aside by the goalie. Rebound in the slot. Picked up there. Fan on the shot. And this will be pushed back to the far point. Racing over to hold the line. Held in at the point. Dumped back deep. That will be stolen by Wisconsin, who moves into the middle. And that is stuffed under the goalie. And Wisconsin scores early with 11:20 left in the first period. Puck chipped forward off the draw. Wisconsin picks it up, skates it into the zone, stepping through the defender, splits them. Oh, and that is off the pipe, but the rebound is poked in. Quick action by Wisconsin to score there. The initial play is poked by the goalie, but goes off the pipe, and the follow-up is poked in. Players falling down off the draw. Clarkson plays it forward, gets their pocket picked at the red line. Wisconsin skates in, steps around the defender, moves in towards the middle. That is in the goalie's glove. No rebound on that play. Goalie's name is Ariana. I just heard that from a parent. Defensive zone draw for Clarkson. One back, skated behind the net, passed up the far boards. That's slightly behind the forward, who gets her pocket picked. Second effort now pushes it out of the zone. 2-on-1 developing if they can get numbers forward. Now 3-on-2. Skating into the zone. Clarkson skates it wide to the near side. 70 feet trickles in on Sam. And she gets a very fast whistle. That puck was not frozen. She gets up shrugging on that one. She was not sure why that whistle was blown. So defensive zone draw for Wisconsin. This will be to Sam Stick's side. Push towards net, and Sam will just drop on top of it, freezing the play. Wisconsin pushes this draw forward. Clarkson steals, fan on the shot attempt, bash towards the point, and now Wisconsin gets it out of the zone. Racing forward, 3-on-1 developing. Wisconsin gains the zone. Pressure there, can't get it through the defender, but the trailer picks it up. Centering feed, can't connect. And the puck will go to the far corner. Played now behind the net. Clarkson skates it behind the net, gets it past the forward, holding it in the near corner, chips it up to the forward on the near side. Forward sends it up the middle. That is ahead, and Wisconsin intercepts that and plays it forward, not into the zone. No offsides call there. This will be dumped down. No icing on this play. This will be played back behind the net into the far corner. Poked away from the forward. Clarkson gets a hold of this one, plays it into the slot. Turning it up to the lower slot. Trying to get a shot away, but cannot. Wisconsin defenders collapse on that play, preventing a scoring opportunity. Puck at the point. It comes over the line. Clarkson gets back on side. Oh, but Evie steps over the line ahead of that play, and it is offside. So offside draw in front of the Wisconsin bench. Pushed forward by Clarkson, intercepted by Wisconsin, played back out of the zone. This will be turned in and offside. So we will reset and do that again from the same spot. One back by Wisconsin. Chip back up, not out of the zone. Played forward, that dump pass is blocked, and the puck will be pushed out of the zone by Wisconsin. Clarkson picks it up, holds at center ice, backs up, turning, keeping this play onside. Still with the puck, stepping into the zone, moving in, kicks it to herself, turns, holds, can't get the shot away, and Wisconsin clears this out to the cherry picker who's behind everybody. It's a foot race now. Long distance shot as the defenders were getting back, and that will be sticked aside by the goalie. Played up the far side, held in. That shot is well wide, bounces behind the net to the near boards. Collected there by Wisconsin. Centering feed is blocked by Evie. Played into the circle. Clarkson skates it out on the near side. Pressured coming over the blue line, and the pocket is picked. Wisconsin places it back into their own zone. Holding with it, that is behind the post for everybody. Apologies for that. This will be dumped forward for an icing. .5:45 left to play in the first period. Defensive zone draw for Wisconsin. This is to Sam's stick side. Draw one back by Wisconsin. Pressured there by Clarkson. Still with pressure. This will be sent up That gets to the blue line, but not out. Second effort, juggles it out of the zone, and now it's a foot race. Wisconsin on the breakaway, moving in, chased down from behind. Great defensive play by Clarkson, and this puck will come free in the circle where Clarkson picks it up. Passed up, this comes out of the zone. Wisconsin picks it up in neutral territory. Pressured there and stripped of the puck. Puck pushed to the near side. Battle for it on the near boards. Played directly below me. And now pushed up the near side, pushed over towards the middle, where Wisconsin will pick it up on the blue line. Wisconsin moving up, passed up the middle. That is away from everybody. And Olivia fans on the outlet attempt, and Wisconsin picks it up, moves in on the goalie. Shot, the goalie blocks the first one, but the second one is knocked under her before she can recover. Draw one back by Wisconsin. Controlled to the far side, bounced off the far side boards. Chipped forward by Clarkson, stolen by Wisconsin. Played up, this will be dumped deep. No icing on this play. Bounces off the backboards. Wisconsin races forward to get to it. Centering feed connects. And that is knocked past the goalie, who was not prepared for that centering feed. .335 left to play in the first period. Draw one back by Wisconsin. Played to the far boards. Chipped ahead. Fanned on a couple of attempts there. Now pushed forward. That is intercepted by Clarkson. Now played into the zone by Wisconsin. Dropped. And the Clarkson defenders clear it to the far boards. This will be chipped out of the zone. Icing immediately waved off. Wisconsin back to get it at their blue line. Wisconsin sauces it to the near side. That connects with the forward in the middle of the ice. Now skating to the near side. This will be offside as the forward stepped ahead of the play. Just ahead on the near side. Offside draw on the near dot, just outside of the Clarkson end. Draw knocked forward by Wisconsin. Play to the middle, steps through the defenders, moves in, cuts, and the goalie knocks that one down and swallows the rebound. Clarkson initially controls, stolen by Wisconsin. This comes to the slot. Shot goes just wide of the near post. Play behind the net. Battle for it there. Clarkson comes away with it in the near corner. This will be dumped up the near side. That gets past the defender and out of the zone. Tipped on the way through. It slows down, picked back up at the blue line. This will be dumped forward. And this will be an icing. Defensive zone draw for Wisconsin. This will be to Sam's stick side. Draw one by Wisconsin. Held at the circle. Pocket is picked. Clarkson gets it into the corner. Bumped off the play. And Wisconsin dumps it up the near side. That gets past Olivia. And it comes out of the zone. Pocket picked in neutral territory. Puck pushed forward. Battle there. Puck squirts free. Clarkson races over for it, knocks it forward. A little bump behind the play. No call on that. And Wisconsin now skates forward. No offsides call on that. Shoots, and that is wide to the near side. 37 seconds left in the period. Centering feed is intercepted by Clarkson. Sent back to the point. Held in. Pushed forward. And second effort gets it over the line. Wisconsin back to center ice, dumps it to the near side. 20 seconds left to play in the period. This will be dumped up the near side. Intercepted by Clarkson. Played into the zone. Knocked off the puck initially. That will bounce to the middle. But Wisconsin defenders get over and knock that play away and back out to neutral territory. Play on the far boards. Battle for it there. It pops up in the air and now will be turned around. And that's going to do it for period one. End of one. Score is 4-0 to Wisconsin. That's going to do it for the first intermission. Team switching side for the second period. Wisconsin in white will be moving left to right. Clarkson in black will be moving right to left. Wisconsin has their team out first. Goalies are set. Timekeeper set, and away we go for the second period. Wisconsin gets the puck off the draw, skates up the middle, pushes it through, and the goalie sticks that behind the net. Battle on the backboards. This will be pushed towards the front, but Clarkson is there. Oh, dangerous pass in front of the net. This will come all the way to the near corner. Passed up on the near side. That will be held in at the blue line. Played back to the point. Dumped deep by the Wisconsin defender. This comes back behind the net. Clarkson tries the opposite side. This will be still held in. Puck bouncing in the slot. Clarkson picks it up. Turned around on the far side. It's in the far corner. Clarkson wraps it behind their net to the near side. Skating on the near side. This will be held in at the point initially, but the second effort chips it over the stick and out of the zone. Wisconsin picks it up at their blue line. Played across to the far side. Moving forward up the far side of the ice, cutting to the middle. Steps past the defender, but can't get the shot away, and the goalie sticks that aside. Follow-up shot goes behind the net and bounces to the near corner. Clarkson picks it up there, skates past one defender, and gets her pocket pick crossing the blue line. Play at the blue line, but number 89 is a mile offside on the near side of the play. Scrum off the draw. It trickles into the Clarkson end. Still there, Wisconsin steps forward with the puck, moves into the circle, played wide by the defender. Wisconsin goes around the goal. Stuff attempt is knocked into the corner. Bodies pushing on the near side. Battle on the boards. Puck comes free. Clarkson moves it up the boards. Wisconsin steals that. Clarkson gets away with it. Olivia can't get it out of the zone. Wisconsin pushes the puck deeper, steps forward to get to it, knocks this towards goal. It goes behind and bounces to the far side. Follow-up is shot. Goalie blocked that one. And now this will be pushed to the blue line, but held in. Second effort, however, gets it out of the zone. It will be dumped back in, but that play is offside. Offside draw just in front of the Wisconsin bench. One back by Wisconsin. Knocked up the boards into the zone, intercepted by Clarkson. And this play will be offside as the one forward who intercepted that pass stepped in without waiting for the other forward to clear the zone. This draw will be won by Clarkson. Oh, but fan on that attempt. Second effort, knocked up and out of the zone, but given away in neutral territory. That gets through the defender, but no one was there to pressure. Passed up the far side, and that was an awfully tight offside call. They're saying she was offsides on that play. I would have given her that one. They're saying she didn't have enough control going into the zone. I would have given her that one. Because of where that pass was, they pulled this back to the far dot. Knocked forward by Clarkson, intercepted by Wisconsin, played back out of the zone. Wisconsin moves up the middle of the ice, steps past a defender, steps past another defender, played wide. Shot is sticked aside by the defense. That does not get through to the net. Clarkson plays it back to the point, held in. Clarkson intercepts that shot. Wisconsin holds it in at the point. It's still at the point. 3 there for Clarkson. And now it comes out of the zone. Wisconsin intercepts that just outside of the zone. Battle in neutral territory, and this puck will squirt free. Clarkson races forward to it, but gets rubbed off the plate just inside the Wisconsin blue line. Wisconsin moving forward up the near side. Skates into the Clarkson end. That centering feed is off a skate, bounces off the backboards. Clarkson bounces it off the half boards on the far side. Olivia skates with it on the far side, dumps it into the zone. Sam fans on that attempt to play it. Wisconsin picks it up on the near side, plays it up and out of the zone. Battle there. Puck squirts free, and Clarkson picks it up in their own end. That outlet attempt is partially blocked, but it does make it out of the zone. Play in neutral territory. Played back into the Clarkson end. Battle at the far point. This will come out of the zone to neutral territory. Picked up in the center circle. Wisconsin turns, moves into the Clarkson end on the near side. Cuts to the middle. Turns, and gets stripped of the puck. It doesn't make it out of the zone. Shot from distance. Blockered down by the goalie. Follow-up blockered away. Great diving save by the goalie there. Puck comes to the near corner. Clarkson now racing forward with it on the near side. 2-on-1 developing. Moves in. Puck gets briefly left behind. Gives the defenders a chance to come back. And that's going to be a trip on Wisconsin. Inadvertent trip there on the play. And Wisconsin is going to go to the box on a tripping call. With 9:01 left in the second period. Draw controlled by Wisconsin. Played forward. Chipped past the defender. Big collision on the boards there. No call on that contact. Played up. This will go over the line, but they do not call it. Played up. Wisconsin now moves in with numbers. 3-on-1 developing on the shorthanded opportunity. That centering feed is blocked by the body. And Clarkson plays it up the middle of the ice. Wisconsin races back to get in front of this. Puck gets left behind. Centering feed. Pushed to the middle, stolen by Wisconsin briefly, poked ahead. That dump attempt is blocked. And now Clarkson, can't move ahead with it. It is stripped of the puck. She is stripped of the puck at the blue line. Puck turned around in neutral territory, bounced back by Wisconsin. That is given away, knocked away by Clarkson. And Wisconsin picks it up and bounces it back out of the zone on the far side. Pickpocketed there on the far side. And returning the favor, puck will trickle to the near side. Rubbed off the play. and dumped in. Sam will just block that one. And, now she passes it out. She covered it initially, but didn't get the whistle right away, so she passed it away. Playing up the middle of the ice, Wisconsin moves into the zone. 12 seconds left on the penalty kill for Wisconsin. Stripped of the puck in the corner. Clarkson steals that. Played to the far side. This will be dumped out, but not far enough away. Wisconsin turns that back out to neutral territory, and the penalty is over. This will be dumped into the zone. No icing on that play. I don't know where that pass originated from, but it's skated behind the net. Now dumped up the middle of the ice. Caught at the blue line. Turned up, but intercepted, and Olivia strips that puck away. Puck squirts free on the far side. Olivia again turns it away up the far boards. Wisconsin steals and turns it back into the Clarkson end. Clarkson steals the puck, trying to get it back out of the zone. They do so, but Wisconsin steals it in neutral territory and now skates to the near side. Wisconsin steps into the zone on the near side with some speed. Tries to get past the defender, gets past one. Shot is wide of the far post. Wisconsin picks it back up on the half board. Centering feed is off a skate. Olivia gets a stick on it. And second effort gets it out of the zone on the near side. Battle there, and that will be offside as Wisconsin hadn't cleared the zone yet. That play was mostly behind the pillar if you could not see it. 6:20 left in the second period. Offside draw on the near dot just outside of the Clarkson end. Draw controlled by Wisconsin initially, now stolen by Clarkson. Clarkson moves up on the near side, overskates the puck. Puck gets left behind, picked back up by Clarkson on the near boards. Olivia tries to skate away with it, gets rubbed off the play, and Wisconsin now steps forward with it. Wisconsin moves into the far circle, shot from distance is behind the net. Wraps to the near corner. Held there, passed up to the circle. That is sent to the middle, but intercepted by Clarkson defenders. That bounces back to the high slot. Wisconsin gets a hold of it there, floats in. That goes wide of the target. Wisconsin picks it up again in the near corner. Turns back to the middle of the ice. That bounces free, pushed towards the net, but that is intercepted by the Clarkson defenders who bounce it to the near boards. Held in at the point. Strong play there, pushed across, but that will trickle over the line. And Wisconsin have to get back on side. They do so, and it is skated back into the zone, but they cannot get it deep. Battle in front of the Wisconsin bench. We've got four aside right there. With bodies pushing, puck squirts free back, dumped back into the pile. Puck still there, trying to push the puck free. It comes to the blue line, again dumped back into the pile, and now it comes free to the near side. Clarkson grabs a hold of it, but that lead pass is blocked by a leg. Fan on the pass, but Wisconsin will get a hold of it at their blue line. That will be passed up on the far side, but that misses everybody and becomes an icing. So defensive zone draw for Wisconsin with 4:15 left to play in the second period. This will be to Sam's stick side. One back by Clarkson, but they can't get a hold of it. Wisconsin tries to get it out of the zone. Second effort does manage to do that. 2-on-1 developing if they can get it forward. They cannot. Puck gets left behind. Wisconsin regains control. Stripped of the puck just inside the blue line. Wisconsin knocks it back to their backboards. Wisconsin tries to center that. It's partially blocked. Bounces to the circle. Puck comes to the far point. Pushed up the boards. Centered. That will come all the way to the near side. That was a little hot for anybody to handle. Play on the near side. Pushed up the boards. Held in by Wisconsin. Turning at the top of the circle. Centering feed is partially blocked. Wisconsin gets a hold of it. Backhands it over the goal. This comes to the near corner. Clarkson passes it up the near side. Held in at the blue line. Plays around the forward. Tries to get it to the slot. Clarkson pushes it back to the point. Sent back to the slot. That gets through everybody and to the far corner. sent to the front, and that is bashed just wide of the near post. Clarkson picks it up there. That outlet attempt is blocked. Turning with it, Clarkson gets another attempt to get it out, and that was held in. They say it was held in. I think that may have come over the line. In the far circle, Wisconsin with it. Centering feed, Fan on the shot attempt. Second effort goes wide of the near post. Wraparound attempt is blocked. Wisconsin with it in the far circle. Turning with it there. Played into the slot. Fan on the shot attempt. Clarkson can't get it out of the zone. Puck pushed to the backboards. Racing forward to it. Bodies holding there. Pushing and shoving on the backboards. Puck squirts free behind the net. Now wrapped to the far side. Wisconsin over on the far side, centering feed. Held at the bottom of the circle. Shot is blocked by the goalie to the backboards. Wisconsin tries to center. That's blocked by the goalie. And Clarkson gets a hold of it. Oh, but can't get it out of the zone again. Puck comes to the near side. Wisconsin races over to it. Holds it there. Steps away from the forward. Sends it to the middle. Shot is wide of the near post. Wisconsin picks it up. A wraparound attempt. Doesn't go on goal. Puck is loose. Sent just wide of the far post. And another fanning attempt. And now we are going to get a stoppage. We have a delayed call on Clarkson, I think. Yes, we have a delayed call on Clarkson. Wisconsin is going to go on a power play. I looked away for half a second and I did not see what the call was. I think it was a hook, but I don't know. Wisconsin controls the draw. Can't get a shot away. Second effort. Blocked by the goalie. Pushed to the far side. Wisconsin collects at the top of the circle. Floats that towards the goal. It goes wide of the far post. Wisconsin picks it up in the near circle. Tries to get it past the defender. Pushes it deeper. Olivia pushes it up the near boards. This will be pushed to the point and knocked out of the zone. Wisconsin picks it up in neutral territory. That dump-in attempt is knocked away by the Clarkson defender. Clarkson steals there. Olivia tries to move it forward. And strong stick to stay a hold of it. Now Wisconsin gets a hold of it. Steps past one defender, moves into the zone. Tries to get around another. Played wide. Knocked off the puck. Pushed back towards the point, and this puck will go over the line. And now this will be offsides. .40 seconds left in the period. 32 seconds left on the power play. Draw one by Wisconsin into the zone. Trying to step through the defenders. They do so. Moving in. That centering feed is partially blocked. It goes behind the net. Wraps to the near boards. Collected there. Centering feed will go behind the net. Wisconsin gets to it first. 12 seconds left. Centering feed bounces to the slot. It comes loose. They can't get a shot away. Power play is over. Puck comes to the point, and shot from the point is blockered down at the buzzer. That's going to do it for 2. End of 2. Score is still 4-0 to Wisconsin. That's going to do it for the second intermission. Teams again switching side. Wisconsin in white will be moving right to left. Clarkson in black will be moving left to right. We are all set for the third period. Scrum off the draw, kicked forward eventually by Wisconsin, who now gain control, pass towards the middle. Wisconsin steps into the zone, moves past one defender, tries to cut past another. Trailer pushes the puck forward, can't get it all the way to the net. Puck bounced off the near boards. Clarkson plays it up the near side, rubbed off the play. Right in front of me. Puck left behind initially, now picked back up. Wisconsin steps into the zone, plays it to the middle. Number 70 steps past one defender, passes it back. Shot is on the goalie, who can't get a hold of the rebound. It gets pulled away from her before she can cover it. And Wisconsin is going to score off of the quick play there. Clarkson controls this draw, skates forward with it, gets stripped of the puck, trying to cross the blue line. Play just outside the point. Wisconsin steps away with it. Number 12 steps through a defender, tries to get past the second, but cannot. Stripped of the puck, it gets pushed back out of the zone at the point. Pass across at the red line. Return pass is ahead of the defender, but picked up by the forward. Stepping into the zone on the near side. Wisconsin gets knocked off the puck. Puck comes to the near corner. Centering feed comes to the back door. And that's under the goalie, who was sliding across trying to get to that one. But was not quite in a position to be able to block that one. Wisconsin knocks the puck forward off the draw. Olivia sends it towards the Wisconsin end. Wisconsin intercepts at their blue line. Stepping past a forward. Dumped into the zone. Play is onside. Clarkson pushes it behind their goal line. Play in the corner. Turned back up the far side. This will be pushed up but not out of the zone. That will go wide of the goal. Puck now played to the near side. Wisconsin gets to it first. Centering feed, misses everybody. And Clarkson picks it up. Played up. That connects. It's a breakaway. Clarkson moves in, shoots, and Sam blocks that one to the near corner. Wisconsin collects there. Gets it to the point. Shot from the point is not on target. Sam sticks it safely to the backboards. Wisconsin picks it up. Passes it up the far side. That is held in at the point. That dump-in attempt is off a body and comes out of the zone. That will be dumped back in, but Clarkson is offside as the forwards had not cleared the zone yet. Offside draw just in front of the Wisconsin bench. Draw controlled by Wisconsin, who stepped forward with it up the far side of the ice, stepping through the defenders. Wisconsin picks it back up and chip it over the goalie, who had gone down just a little early on the fake shot. Wisconsin kicks it forward off the draw. Clarkson steals, turns up the middle of the ice, can't get through the defenders. Wisconsin plays it to the near boards. Passed up the near side, that is knocked forward by Clarkson. Wisconsin intercept, plays it up the middle of the ice, kicks it into the zone. collects in the circle, steps past the defender, moves in, and beats the goalie from point-blank range. Wisconsin controls off the draw, skating it forward on the far side. Knocked off the puck inside the zone, but collected again by Wisconsin. Now Clarkson intercepts that, skates it up the near side, moving, trying to get past the defender. Puck is dumped deep into the zone. Wisconsin goes back to collect, wraps it behind the goal. Clarkson pushes it forward and then dumps it back deep. Clarkson forward to get it behind the goal. That centering feed is intercepted by Wisconsin, who skates it out of the zone on the far side. Holding up just over the line. Centers, collected at center ice. Passed up, play is onside, moved into the Clarkson end. Olivia back to get it. Stolen by Wisconsin. Play on the near boards. Olivia pressuring there. Battle on the boards, 8.5 left to play in the game. Clarkson comes away with it. Centering feed is just mishandled by the other forward. Recollected now on the far side. Moving in, shot from distance, goes wide to the far side. Collected by Clarkson. Bit of a push there on the boards. Puck comes free on the near side. Falling down, no call. Puck squirts free. Collected by Clarkson in the high slot. Turning with it, shot, and Sam gloves that one and hangs on. Defensive zone draw for Wisconsin. One back by Clarkson. Held at the point. Dumped in. That is sticked aside by a Wisconsin defender. Controlled by Clarkson. Stepped in. Shot. That is off the pipe. Collected by Wisconsin on the near side. Skating out with it. Steps past one defender, but blows a tire. And Clarkson's going to pick it up at their blue line. Battle on the near side. Bodies falling down. Wisconsin will come away with it and push it into the Clarkson end. Clarkson picks that up and immediately turns it back around. Wisconsin picks it up, skates into the Clarkson end, plays it to the far corner. Centering feed is blocked. Picked back up in the circle. Second centering feed goes behind the net. Play behind the net. Wisconsin still with it. Stolen. Puck squirts free to the circle. Shot goes wide of the far post. Battle in the far corner. Bump there, played back towards the point, held in by Wisconsin. Played towards the net, that is sticked away from the forward. Turnaround shot is blocked in front. Diving play to kick that away. Puck squirts to the far side and will be dumped down the ice by Clarkson. And collected by Wisconsin in their own zone. Skating behind their own net to the near side. Passed up the boards. That is in the skates. And now collected. Passed up the middle, where the forwards will collect it in the far circle. Centering feed comes through. No goal. It's under the goalie. Goalie flopped back on that one and covered the puck. Clarkson wins the draw back. Play in the circle. Clarkson controls. Wisconsin falls down on the play. Pass to the center. It connects. Moving in. Cuts back to the middle. Can't get, gets the shot away. It goes in on Sam, who blocks it to the near corner. Wisconsin gets there first, bounces it up to the near point. That will be held in. Connects to the forward in the middle of the ice. That shot is mostly fanned on, goes to the far corner. Centering feed is kicked back behind the net by the Wisconsin defender. Overskated. Wraparound attempt, can't connect. Puck comes to the near side. Play on the near boards. Wisconsin trying to get it out of the zone. Cannot. It's still in the zone. Shot is wide to the far side. Wisconsin over to get it. Bashed up the far side. That is intercepted at center ice, but stolen by Wisconsin, who will now skate it into the Clarkson end on the far side of the ice. Moving into the far circle, cutting to the middle. Goalie blocked enough of that one, and it got under her, but not over the line. Held in at the far point by Wisconsin. That shot is wide of the target, bounces off the backboards. Wisconsin picks it up in the near corner. Holding, passes, that is sticked aside. Picked up at the blue line, held there, pushed to the point. That is partially blocked. Held in the zone, knocked wide of the goal to the far side. Wisconsin gets there first. Centering feed is partially blocked. Olivia gets a stick on that one, and now Clarkson comes away with it. Skates through the defenders, cuts between them, moves up the middle of the ice, moves in, shoots, and floats it over the goal. And Wisconsin picks it up behind their goal and plays it up the near side. That's chipped past Olivia and out of the zone. Wisconsin skates it up the near side, moves into the Clarkson end. Drop pass is knocked out of the zone. This dies just inside the Wisconsin blue line. Turning around with it there. This will be played back out of the zone. Played into the Clarkson end. Moving towards the middle of the ice. Trying to beat the defenders. Cutting. Moving. Goalie blocks that shot to the near side. Clarkson picks it up there. 3:20 left to play in the game. Moving to the near side. Shoving aside. Puck comes into the zone. Falling down on it. That would be a hand pass. But no call on that. And Wisconsin will get it out of the zone. Now it's a 3-on-1. Called onside. Moving in. Centering feed doesn't connect with anybody. Follow-up centering feed pushed just wide of the far post. Bashed towards the net. Can't make it all the way there. It will be held in at the near point. D to D. And then stripped of the puck. Wisconsin races back and gets in the way of that centering feed. Can't get it back out of the zone. Now second effort pushes it over the line. Clarkson picks it back up. Turns it back into the Wisconsin end. Recollects the puck. Turns back towards the circle. Bodies there. Clarkson tries to center that. It is blocked to the corner, and Wisconsin picks it up and skates it behind the net. Wisconsin passes it up on the near side, now moving to the middle of the ice. That connects with the forward, who has a step. Moving in all alone, Deeks. And beats the goalie. .140 left to play in the game. Wisconsin controls off the draw. Dumped up the near side. That gets past everybody. Icing waved off, however. That didn't touch anyone on the way through. Play in the corner. Centering feed sticked aside by the Clarkson defender. Held in at the blue line. Dump attempt is partially blocked and then bashed to the far corner by the Clarkson defenders. Picked up by Clarkson on the far side. Skating up the far side of the ice, now moving towards the middle. Moving into the zone. Trying to get through the Wisconsin defender. Centering feed is really more of a shot, and Sam will just block that down and then cover. Defensive zone draw to Sam's glove side. One initially by Clarkson. Knocked away by Wisconsin. It comes to the slot, but poked away by the Wisconsin defender. Puck comes to the near boards. Battled there, centering feed, blocked towards the slot, and now poked away from the forward without a follow-up scoring opportunity. Lead pass kind of connects, but keeps the play onside. Scramble for the puck. No scoring opportunity there for Wisconsin with 22 seconds left to play. Wisconsin still with the puck, sent towards the net. That is sticked aside by the goalie. Wisconsin picks it up in the far corner. Centering feed comes through. Not a shot on that. Olivia gets a hold of it, plays it up the near side. Clarkson gets it out of the zone, and Wisconsin has to get back on side. Played across to the middle of the ice. Poked away, and that's going to do it for the game. Final score of this one is going to be 9-0 to Wisconsin. We will get the handshakes and then see everybody tomorrow morning for the third game of the series.